It's hard to believe that it's been 11 years since Sam Heughan was cast as Jamie Fraser in the hit time travel show Outlander. To celebrate the amazing milestone, Outlander sat down with Sam's co-stars to talk about what they remember from their first day working with him. In the post, they shared the video with the caption, "11 years ago, Sam Heughan was cast as our JMMF, changing the Outlander verse forever." To celebrate, we had some of the cast look back at their earliest moments with our leading man. First up was Catriona Balfe, who plays Jamie's wife Claire. Kate looked back on her first scenes with Jamie, where she had to relocate his shoulder after injuring it. She went on to add that the weather was torrential rain the whole time compared to the scenes filmed with Claire's first husband Frank, played by Tobias Menzies. Kate filmed 2 weeks with Tobias first and then filmed her scenes with Sam, and noted the big difference. Next up was Richard Rankin, who plays Roger Mackenzie in the show, who is Jamie's son-in-law. Richard laughed and said that the pair's first scene was actually a fighting scene, and they got into it so much that producers told them they had to scale it back a bit. In a surprise appearance at the Television Critics Association press tour in Pasadena, Sam Heughan took the stage during the STARZ presentation to unveil several first-look images from the highly anticipated second half of Outlander Season 7. The new images reveal the Frasers' much-awaited return to Scotland, marking their first journey back to the homeland since the series' third season. When we last saw them, Jamie Fraser, Claire, and young Heughan were aboard a ship departing America, leaving behind the chaos of the Revolutionary War. The war had forced them to grapple with difficult choices, whether to stay and support their loved ones or to fight for the new land they had come to call home. Meanwhile, Roger and Brianna faced challenges of their own, spanning across time and dealing with new adversaries that threatened to tear their family apart. The stakes rise as they wrestle with threats that could disrupt their reunion with the Fraser family. The marriage between Jamie and Claire undergoes unprecedented tests. Despite the trials that span oceans and centuries, their bond remains powerful. This raises intriguing questions. Will the Mackenzies and Frasers manage to find their way back to each other amidst these upheavals? The upcoming second half of Season 7 promises the return of several fan-favorite characters. David Barry will reprise his role as Lord John Grey. Charles Vandervaart returns as Jamie's illegitimate son, William Ransom. Izzy Meikle-Small and Joey Phillips will also be back, portraying Rachel and Denzel Hunter, respectively. The second half of Outlander Season 7 is set to premiere on Friday, November 22. Episodes will be available weekly on Fridays at midnight ET on the STARZ app and across all STARZ streaming and on-demand platforms. For linear television viewers in the US, new episodes will broadcast at 8 p.m. on STARZ. In other exciting news, Season 8 of Outlander, which will conclude the series with a final set of 10 episodes, is currently filming in Scotland. In a surprise visit to the Television Critics Association press tour in Pasadena, Sam Heughan took the stage during the STARZ presentation to introduce several first-look images from the highly anticipated second half of Outlander Season 7. Showing a return by the Frasers to Scotland for the first time since the series' third season. When we left off, Jamie Fraser, Claire, and young Heughan were on board a ship headed to Scotland from America. They left behind the perils of the Revolutionary War, which forced them to choose between standing by those they love and fighting for the land they have made their new home. Starz has unveiled the teaser trailer and release date for The Couple Next Door, a sexy and dangerous new series starring Outlander leading man Sam Heughan, Poldark's Eleanor Tomlinson, How to Get Away with Murder's Alfred Enoch, and Pennyworth's Jessica DeGue. The Couple Next Door is a deliciously dark psychological drama, exploring the claustrophobia of suburbia and the fallout of chasing your deepest desires, according to Starz. The network says that the 6-part series is an addictive, emotional roller coaster and looks at how we never know what goes on behind closed doors. As the logline describes, when Evie and Pete move into an upscale neighborhood, they find themselves in a world of curtain twitching and status anxiety. But soon find friendship in the shape of the couple next door, alpha traffic cop Danny and his wife, glamorous yoga instructor Becca. As time goes on, these two couples get increasingly close to each other, and one fateful night become sexually entangled in a way that will change their lives forever. In the couple next door trailer above, the goose Becca is thrilled to welcome new young blood on the street. Tomlinson's Evie later asks Enoch's Pete if he's ever fantasized about her and another at the same time in a move that will spice up their sex life. Danny and Evie turn up the heat in another shot, with Pete as their audience, but things quickly take a dark turn. "She's obsessed with me," Heughan declares as dramatic scenes between the two couples go by in a flash. A distressed Evie runs through the woods in lingerie in one shot, while a gun is drawn on Danny and Becca in another. Becca and Pete seem to share a steamy moment as well, and someone's watching through the windows as Danny and Becca hook up in their home. Hugh Dennis also stars in the 6-episode season.